Welcome to Looking at the Markets with David Modell. 9 confirmation candlestick patterns. We're going to go through them. This is not an entire list of every confirmation candle pattern in the whole universe. Okay, I don't want to give that impression, but these are 9 very common ones that I want you to be able to look for and spot quickly and easily in your candlestick charts. I think that's really good training for you, and this video can be a reference source for you, or at least a starting point. So let's start with the first one, bullish engulfing. This confirms a buy signal. Now, there are no guarantees, okay? I want you to practice these with demo or virtual trading, not real money, okay? Just because you see a bullish engulfing 2 candlestick pattern doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to go up in price after that, okay? But it just makes you think maybe you consider buying, all right? And so I'm not going to go over in depth every single one of these, but I want you to be aware of when you see, a red candle, the body, and then the body of a green candle after it, where it's bigger on both the top and bottom, okay? Bullish engulfing, and that is confirming, yeah, this is maybe time to buy. And then you got your bearish engulfing, where you got your green candle, then after that, a bigger red candle, bigger on the top and bottom, okay, meaning higher on the top and lower on the bottom. Bearish engulfing, and that could be a sell signal, all right? So that's confirmation again. And confirmation means that you're not just using this by itself either. You're using other indicators, RSI or whatever, okay, MACD, whatever it is that you like. So morning star, oftentimes a buy signal, or confirmation, I should say, of buying. And so, yeah, you got the 2 big candles, and it's buy because it ends with the big green one. And then in the middle, usually you have some sort of a spinning top or a doji candle. And then you can reverse it with the evening star. Again, another doji or spinning top type of candle in the middle, but ending with a big red one, looking like the big green one before, evening star. And so that's sell confirmation, whereas the morning star could be a buy confirmation. Tweezer bottoms, that's one that not a lot of people talk about too much, but maybe we should start talking about more often. This is a really interesting one where you get again, I'm not going to go too much in depth with any of these. I have videos on a lot of these different ones. For example, the morning star and evening star, I have a video about that. I have a lot of different videos for different types of confirmation candles here. So tweezer bottoms, okay, this is definitely a buy signal, and you can see why they call the tweezer bottoms. You got the 2 larger wicks or shadows at the bottom here on both of these, and then the tweezer tops. Notice, and that's a sell confirmation. It's more of a buy signal if it ends with the green one, more of a sell signal or confirmation if it ends with the red one. That only makes sense, right? Hammer candle, one of my favorites. It's just one candle, not hard to recognize. You have to know when this should happen, though. I mean, if this happens after a downtrend, lots of red candles, and then you see this thing, oh my goodness, with this long green lower wick there, green candle, okay, that could be a buy signal or a confirmation at least. That's powerful to me. And then the opposite, it's bearish if you get a lot of green candles up, 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 and then suddenly this nasty looking thing, shooting star with a bigger upper wick or shadow, and it's red colored. Sell confirmation there with the shooting star. Be careful of that one. And the hanging man, similar to the shooting star, maybe not as powerful, because with the shooting star, it closed, it opened here, went up, but then went all the way down, closed here, right? And then with the hanging man, it's not as powerful of a sell confirmation signal, because, it started here, went down, and then came back up partially came back up. So if it's red and it's after a lot of green candles, and then you see this thing, maybe not sell immediately, but it could be confirmation that, yeah, you might want to sell soon. Something to think about. And let me give you an example here on tradingview.com. You definitely have a bullish engulfing pattern here, and look what happened afterwards. Okay, a rally, And no guarantees. It doesn't always happen like that, like this. It's not always picture perfect, but you can see the bodies of these two candles, and the green one engulfs the red body here of this candle, and so boom, right afterwards went up. And then what do you have here? Well, we talked about it. Do you remember? The not the hanging man, no, the shooting star. Okay, this is a shooting star. Let me find that one right there. See that shooting star, and then boom. Okay, long upper wick on a red candle here, and it was nasty afterwards in the price action. And this is Johnson & Johnson stock daily candlestick chart, but it doesn't matter what this is. We're just looking at the shapes here. Okay, so hope that this was all helpful to you as a reference source. Feel free to come back to this video as many times as you'd like, but also use demo or virtual trading. Don't test these out with real money. You want to make sure they work first, and they're only confirmation. You're using these with other things, and no guarantees that they'll work, all right? But they could be very powerful if you learn to recognize them quickly and learn how to use them as well. So keep watching for more videos. I want to thank you for checking this out. I will talk to you again very soon.